Nia Jax joins forces with Naomi to take down Jade Cargill, the most shocking alliance in WWE history. In the world of professional wrestling, alliances are everything. Whether they're born out of necessity, hatred, or the pursuit of power, the teams that rise together can shake the foundations of WWE. But what happens when two of the most dominant forces in WWE history team up for one mission? To take down one of the most physically imposing women the business has ever seen. We're talking about Nia Jax and Naomi, two powerhouse women who have had their fair share of highs and lows in WWE, but are now banding together in an explosive effort to bring down Jade Cargill, a force of nature who has made waves ever since her debut. This isn't just another story of WWE superstars clashing for supremacy. This is a story of revenge, and alliances born from shared frustration. Nia Jax and Naomi, two women who have been in the ring with some of the toughest opponents, with their own struggles and journeys, are now setting their sights on a common enemy, Jade Cargill. But how did this alliance come to be? What led to this momentous decision? And what's next for this powerhouse trio? Let's break it all down. Building the rivalry with Jade Cargill. Before we dive into the jaw-dropping alliance between Nia Jax and Naomi, let's take a step back and look at the catalyst for all of this. Jade Cargill. Jade arrived in WWE with a force no one saw coming. With her impressive athleticism, dominating physique, and sheer presence, she made an immediate impact. Jade's combination of strength, charisma, and undefeated streak set her apart from everyone else. It wasn't just that she could hold her own against the women's division. It was the way she dominated. And for many women on the roster, including Nia Jax and Naomi, Jade's arrival meant one thing: the end of their reigns as the top powerhouses in WWE. For Naomi, it wasn't just about Jade's rise. It was about the disrespect she felt as a veteran of the division. After years of putting in the work, Naomi found herself increasingly sidelined by the Cargill phenomenon. Jade was being booked as unstoppable, and Naomi, despite her incredible talent, was left in the background. Meanwhile, Nia Jax, who had always been the woman feared by every competitor in WWE, started to feel that same sting. Her return had seen a rise in popularity, but Cargill's dominance quickly overshadowed her. The frustration reached its peak one fateful night on SmackDown. Naomi, after a hard-fought match against Liv Morgan, was met by the deafening sound of Jade Cargill's theme music. Jade entered the ring, and Naomi knew exactly what was coming. The challenge. Jade's voice rang out through the arena. "Naomi, you talk about being the best. But look at me. Look at my power. You don't belong in this ring anymore. It's my time." Naomi, tired of being disrespected, fired back. "You may have power, but you don't have what I have: the heart, the soul, and the years of experience. I'm not backing down, Jade. Not now, not ever." But Jade didn't back down. She charged, throwing Naomi into the ropes. And before Naomi could react, Jade hit her with a brutal spear, leaving Naomi crumpled on the canvas. As the arena filled with boos, Naomi was left laying, struggling to get up. And that's when Nia Jax made her move. Nia Jax enters the picture. The very next week, Nia Jax, who had been seemingly absent for a few months, made her return to SmackDown. The crowd erupted as Nia's music hit, and she came down to the ring, her eyes set firmly on Jade Cargill. Naomi, still recovering from the previous week's assault, watched from the back. She wasn't going to miss this moment. Jade and Nia came face to face, and for the first time in WWE history, a true collision of titans was about to unfold. Nia, with her trademark confidence, stared down at Jade. "You think you're the baddest woman in this division? Well, Jade, you've got a rude awakening coming your way. You've made a lot of enemies, and tonight, it's my turn." Jade, unfazed, responded with a smirk. "Please, you're just another former champion trying to relive the glory days. You think you can step into my world? You're out of your league." The intensity between the two women was palpable, but instead of a physical confrontation, the segment ended with Nia grabbing the microphone. "This isn't just about me. Naomi and I, we have unfinished business with you. And trust me, when we come for you, we're coming in a way you never saw coming." That night, Naomi was backstage, watching this interaction unfold, and it became clear to her, this was her chance. This was the moment she could finally take Jade down with someone who understood the struggle. Nia and Naomi had a history, a mutual respect for one another. They had both been wronged by Jade Cargill in different ways. And it was clear, together, they could take the powerhouse down. The alliance is forged. The weeks that followed saw the tension between Naomi, Nia, and Jade reach unprecedented levels. Jade continued to dominate, taking out competitors left and right, with no one able to touch her. But behind the scenes, a plan was being hatched. Naomi, the woman known for her high-flying, electrifying moves, was always underestimated by those like Cargill. She wasn't the largest competitor in the ring, but she was fast, resourceful, and had the heart to fight anyone. She needed Nia's power and strength to level the playing field. And so, Naomi approached Nia backstage one night, and the two women shared a moment of understanding. They had both been through their own personal and professional battles, and now they had a shared mission. In a shocking promo, Naomi and Nia stood side by side in the ring. Nia spoke first. Jade Cargill wants to call herself the baddest woman in WWE? Well, it's time for her to meet the real badasses. Naomi and we're coming for you, Jade. You've disrespected us long enough. Naomi added, this isn't just about titles or glory. It's about showing the world that the true power lies in the women who fight with heart, the ones who've been through the grind. We've had enough, and now it's time for you to feel our wrath. Together, they challenged Jade to a tag team match at the next pay-per-view event, WWE Hell in a Cell. The tension was building to a fever pitch. Could the unthinkable happen? Could Nia Jax and Naomi actually bring down the seemingly unbeatable Jade Cargill? Hell in a Cell match, the confrontation. Hell in a Cell had arrived, and the stakes were higher than ever. The arena was buzzing with anticipation for the explosive showdown between Jade Cargill and a mystery partner versus Nia Jax and Naomi. Jade entered first, her usual confidence shining through. Her mystery partner was yet to be revealed, but the speculation was rampant. Who would stand beside her in the fight of a lifetime? The answer came in a huge surprise: Charlotte Flair, the queen herself. Jade and Charlotte stood tall, but Nia and Naomi weren't intimidated. That's it for today's video. What did you think of Nia Jax and Naomi's shocking alliance against Jade Cargill? Do you think they'll reign supreme in WWE? Or will Jade come back stronger than ever? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more wrestling content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you next time for more WWE drama, backstage stories, and all the latest action.